a face sunscreen. And I believe Supergoop does make a body version of this. I think it's like a little bit bigger so that it covers, you know, like it'll last longer for your body. But I'm pretty sure they do make a body version of the glow screen. So I haven't tried that one out though. I would like to, but I haven't yet. Okay, but we're gonna move on. So the next product that I'm gonna show you, I may mispronounce this, so I apologize if you know how this is pronounced. You can correct me, but it's Kojendo. Discovered this brand through Verishop, but it is their Aqua Foundation. This is a really, really great product. I've been wearing it every single day, and I absolutely love how it makes my skin look. So let me just show you like how much I'm gonna put on. And then I'll kind of tell you a little bit about it. So this is literally all I use. And I just like to put it like anywhere that I would put concealer, I use this product. So I just do like a little on my forehead just because I have a birthmark here. So I like to kind of even out my skin tone there. Any blemishes, and then under my eyes, I am in shade 113 for this. And I think it's a really nice match. Especially for summer, I feel like it matches me very nicely. For this product specifically, I personally like to blend with my fingers. I used to be like a definite beauty blender user, but I really like the way that this blends out just with my fingers. I have a mirror over here, so I'm gonna just make sure that I'm not missing anything while I'm looking at my phone. But I really, really love the way this blends out with my fingers. I think that it looks super natural. So this product is really nice and thin. Like it's almost like it's like very liquidy, which I really like because I feel like it makes it look really natural on your skin. Like the parts that I've blended in, you can't even tell that I'm wearing anything. And that's personally the type of makeup that I always like to go for. I like to just like kind of even out my skin tone, like make it look like I'm not as tired as I always am, and kind of go with that. Like I'm not a big heavy foundation person, but that being said, you guys saw how tiny of an amount that I used. I feel like you could definitely like build this up to a more full coverage foundation. I feel like it definitely could be used as like a concealer, like I'm kind of using it now, or you could totally do like a full glam, like heavier foundation look with it. And as you guys saw, I had like a big blemish right here. You can barely see it anymore. And I put the tiniest dot on. So I love this. I feel like it really, really evens out my skin. And bonus, I tested well, like I said, I've been wearing these products nonstop, but I did like a long wear test for you guys yesterday. I was out all day, like in the sun on a rooftop. I did my makeup at like 11:30ish, and I didn't get home until like roughly 10, and it still looked so nice. Like it hadn't worn off. I was literally sweating throughout the day, and it still looked perfect when I got home. So happy with the wear of this. I think it just stays on your skin really nicely. And because it's nice and thin, it doesn't feel like you're wearing a ton of makeup, which, like I said, I prefer lighter makeup. I've always been that way. So I really don't like the feeling of like a thick foundation, and this does not feel like that at all. One more note that I wanted to make, and then I will answer some questions I see came through. This is definitely like a little bit of a splurge for sure. But like I said, I used like the teeny tiniest drop. So I feel like this is going to last me so long. So it's like one investment for months and months and months, like probably a year of use, which I think is great. And I honestly don't like to rebuy. Like I don't like to like have to go out and buy makeup a lot. So I prefer to just like splurge once and then have it for a really long time and then restock it after that. So yes, this covers blemishes really well. As you can see, this was like super red when I first joined. And it's barely showing through now. Like I've been saying, I like a really light coverage look, It's just my personal preference. And I don't mind when I have blemishes if they show through. I mean, I get my fair share of pimples, and it just doesn't really bother me to have them show through. I mean, we all get pimples. We all have like pores. We all have textured skin. I just think that that's natural, and it's okay for people to see that. But it does lighten it a ton, which is really, really nice. And like I said, I feel like this is definitely a really buildable product. So if you wanted like a full coverage, like to cover a blemish more fully, I feel like you could definitely do like a bigger pump of this and maybe blend it out with a brush or something. And it would give you that coverage. And I am in shade 113. That's what the bottom says. So it should be 113. But yeah, this is a really great brand that I discovered through Verishop. And like I said last time, that's like one of my favorite things about Verishop. I'm always discovering new brands, and they have such great products. Like I'm really so happy with this product, and I feel like I never would have discovered it if it wasn't for Verishop. So it's a really, really great product. And if you have any more questions about like wearability or coverage or how I apply it, just let me know. I'm happy to keep answering, but I'm going to move on with my makeup. Next step of my makeup is just like a little powder under my eyes, just because I tend to crease a lot. So I'm just gonna put some powder. Any powder will work. And I just use like a nice big fluffy brush. So I basically just do it where I would tend to get oily. But like I said, any powder will work. It's not like, I don't think there's any like magical powders that are going to drastically change your makeup. And next we're going to go in with some bronzer. Again, I think any bronzer works. I did link, I think, one powder option and one bronzer option for you guys if you are in the market for a new one, or if you have your favorite. That works too. But I'm basically just going to bronze my forehead, a little under my cheeks, and then like down here just to kind of even out my skin. Oh, I also like to do some on my nose. I think people say you're not supposed to put bronzer where you would like contour. I do. I don't know. I like it, so that's why I do it that way. But here, let me show you. I just kind of pat a couple times until it looks like that, and then I add it to my face. So just to kind of warm it up, make it look like I've been in the sun, even though we wear our sunscreen, so we're not actually getting tan. We can fake it. Okay, next I'm going to move on to blush, another really, really great product that I discovered. So let me